Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Today I'm going to read you a story about one of my favorite characters from the Bible, Daniel. In the kingdom of Babylon lived a man named Daniel. Besides being a hard worker, he was a true servant of God. God had blessed him with wisdom and intelligence, and Daniel was grateful. He pledged always to serve God. One day, King Darius asked Daniel to come to his castle. The king said, "Daniel, you are a good man. You are intelligent and loyal. I would like you to become second in command of the entire kingdom. If anything should ever happen to me, you shall be in charge." Daniel was honored. He accepted the king's offer graciously. "I know you can be trusted to make good decisions and to do what is right," said King Darius. "The people of Babylon will surely benefit from your wisdom." "Thank you," Daniel replied. "I promise to be devoted and loyal. I shall always serve you to the best of my ability, and I will do what is right for the people of Babylon." King Darius was very pleased with Daniel. The king gave him more and more responsibilities because he knew that Daniel could be trusted to make wise and just decisions. Daniel was happy in his work. He prayed 3 times a day, thanking God for his many blessings. Unlike Daniel, some of the king's advisors were not good men. They did not work hard, and they spent much of their time complaining about Daniel. They thought King Darius gave Daniel too much power. They came up with a plan to catch Daniel making a mistake. That proved very difficult. Daniel did not make many mistakes. This upset them even more. "What can we do to get Daniel in trouble?" the jealous advisors asked each other one evening. "I have often seen Daniel praying to God," said one man. "We will urge the king to issue a formal decree. The decree will command that any person caught praying to anyone besides the king shall be thrown into the lion's den." The advisors met with King Darius. After the jealous advisors had told them their idea, the king was not sure what to do. He wished he could consult with Daniel, but Daniel was working elsewhere in the kingdom. Finally, the king grew weary of listening to his advisors. He decided to issue the decree that they had requested. "And you must make this command unchangeable," the jealous advisors urged. "No matter what happens, anyone caught praying to anyone besides you must be thrown into the lion's den." "So be it," King Darius proclaimed. When Daniel returned, he learned of the king's decree. Saddened by this news, Daniel went to his room to pray. He said to God, "The decree says I must not pray to you, but you shall always be first in my life. How can I be loyal to the king while serving you?" The jealous advisors had followed Daniel and saw him praying. They ran to tell the king that Daniel had disobeyed the decree. King Darius was very upset. He realized that the advisors had tricked him. He tried desperately to think of a way to save Daniel from being thrown into the lion's den, but the wicked advisors reminded the king that he had no choice. Daniel had disobeyed the command, and it could not be changed. With a heavy heart, King Darius summoned Daniel. He said, "Dear Daniel, I do not wish to do this, but I have no choice. I urge you to pray to your God. Perhaps he can save you from the hungry lions." Soon after, the king's advisors led Daniel to a large, dark cave. Daniel bravely walked inside. He knew that God was watching over him. The king's guards covered the opening with a huge stone. "Dear God," Daniel prayed, "I know that you are the greatest king. I will always honor you. I hope others will come to do the same. All through the night, Daniel prayed to God. Amazingly, the lions did not harm Daniel. The king could not eat or sleep all night. In the morning, he rushed to the lion's den and commanded his guards to roll away the stone. He called, "Daniel, has your God saved you from the lions?" The king was overjoyed to hear Daniel reply, "Yes, King Darius, God has saved me. He is truly the mightiest king in all the world." King Darius agreed. He immediately helped Daniel from the lion's den and punished the wicked advisors who had tricked him. Then the king issued a new decree. From this day forward, all people shall pray to Daniel's God, for he is truly the greatest king of all. So you guys can see that Daniel, the most important thing to Daniel was to obey God. No matter what the king's law said, no matter whether he was going to be thrown into a lion's den or if he had any other punishment, Daniel knew that the most important thing was to obey God. And we should always remember that too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great Sunday afternoon.